Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, SJK Schulte. We got some Tales of Arise coming up. If you're just new to the channel and just dropped in, hit the subscribe or follow button depending on where you're coming from, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. The bots they do go to YouTube straight away, so you got them basically a day later, depending on the day that I said they were. So we're all going on Switch as well. It would be cool if you just show up and see what the live version of this is like. It's exactly the same as the thing you're about to watch now, except the VOD on Twitch doesn't have the music, but the one on YouTube does. Don't ask me how that works. I don't understand how that works either. But anyway, let's get started. So last time we were in a jungle and we had to climb through the jungle, and then I left the jungle because I needed to do some healing, and then we called it a night. Let's get going. It has a really cool anime intro, so I don't know why Twitch keeps turning that off. Alright, let's get started. So we guess we're gonna load our save. We're gonna be in the middle of a jungle, and we're gonna have to push our way through it because I went back to the last healing place I could go to, I think. Or is that before I got here? I don't know.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
But we can't go back to the ranch now, can we? Because we don't even know where we are. We have 19,000 gold. Okay, we can maybe upgrade some weapon from here. Can I sell anything? Fuck yeah, I can. Okay, that's worth it in terms of the rate of improvement. Who uses the most penetration? Oh, the person that's not in the party. Okay. Put that out later.
Love the sound of hammers banging away. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Little help!
Take this! Resonate with the, it's over!
Yes, apparently medical shields don't count as armor.
You all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa. Here I come. Hurricane flight.
I'll face you. Right. Not so fast. I'm ready. In an instant. Impact block. I've still got a ways to go. Gotta break through. Take this. Eat this.
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm. Simeon test. I shall feel you where you stand. Dragon Swarm. Seismic rupture. Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah. And blow away. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Dragon Swarm. Regenerate. Can't end here. Forgive me. This is my fault.
Going in.
I'm ready. Light burst forth.
In the Genesis!
You don't mess around.
Certainly not. Devastation. Everlasting darkness. Here I come. No escape. You're finished.
I let my guard down.
I couldn't make it in time. Ancient deity. You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on our side, Doreen. It's over. Hurricane blast. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Begin.
Lightning strike. Raging lightning.
Radiant light. I'm ready. It's over. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
We won. Let's see what you've got. Take this. This one's all mine.
Don't mind if I do. Going in.
You picked the wrong fight.
Is it high? Just back it out again.
It's over. It's almost too strong.
Armor is way too strong.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Certainly not. On your knees. It's over.
That's my cue.
Shut him. Blow them away. Not a shield. Begin. Here I come. Elusive deity. Ready? Now you see what I can do. Demon Land. It's over. Catapult. Make it rain. Darling. In an instant. Impact block. We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we? What can I say? I had a good partner. Right, here goes. Resonate with the earth.
Don't mind if I do.
Eat dirt.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
I'll show you how useful I can be. I'll face you. Strike.
Now.
Take this in an instant. Impact block. We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa. Good to know my training is paying off.
Nice.
Blow them away! Now, take this!
Not on my watch.
Elusive deity! Rotating planet thrust!
A banana. Let's go.
Rising spell!
Now.
In an instant! Impact clock!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
That's far enough.
You're mine!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Elusive deity! Dragon form! Eagle ray! I'm not done!
In here.
Take this! Dragon form! Stay away from my friends! Take this! No escape!
Lightning strike.
Take this! This one's all mine!
Piercing roar.
Take this!
Arch steel.
I'm not done! Eat dirt!
Crescent moon.
Strike!
Over the top. Tiger blade. Lion power. Not on my watch. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming,
Make it
Manuel.
rain.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Dance in the wind.
My turn!
In here.
Soaring light spear!
I'll be
Tenor! Not a chance!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
I picked up the follow, Vickley. I wonder why you didn't put it in the regular chat. It's like, when we're getting DM, there's all the follow. I'm like, yay!
The ranch should be all grown up by now.
Alright, let's keep going. Got a boss fight. We saved before he pressed this button because this way, if I can't beat the boss, I don't have to have any issues.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Who knows, maybe it's really friendly.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
What if I get you fall off, or it's just, oh shit. Maria Fade.
Get out of our way.
I don't think it speaks whatever language we speak, honestly.
So let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us? Aim for their weak spot! Hurricane Thrust! I'm not done! Soaring light spear! It's over!
This one's
Your
mine.
time! Resonate with the earth!
I'm expert. Coming through.
Light up the dark!
Shine! Radiant light! Full of regeneration!
Through armor.
Regenerate!
Here's our tornado together.
Don't suffer in silence.
You picked the wrong fight!
You're mine.
Rending you apart!
Demon
There
Fang!
you go. Don't let up. Don't mind if I do.
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Dance in the wind.
Regenerate!
Its wings are lighting up.
That seems dangerous.
Can't end here!
Tremendous power!
Don't face it head on.
That worked.
Tell me about it.
Lightning orb.
Won't save you!
Photon. Lightning condense.
Here
Down on the ground!
Hurricane strike.
Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Elusive deity!
Let me
Air
out.
thrust.
You're mine!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Swallow blade!
Going in.
Magic is there. Hurricane
Double
blade.
demon fang!
That's from the wing.
You're finished!
Hurricane blade.
Soaring blast!
Photon. Dance
You're
in the
mine!
wind.
It's done!
Thrilling
Double
performance.
demon fang!
Benediction light!
Hold on to your arm. Here I come.
Hurricane strike!
You're mine.
Lightning strike!
Ready and ready.
Hurricane
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Lightning Tiger Blade. Easy.
I can carve through armor.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Denied! Not like this!
I couldn't make it in time. From beyond.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Shine. Radiant
Still got
light.
some fight
Force
left in
of
me.
regeneration. Regenerate.
Now I can let loose.
No
No further.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Keep going.
It's Nick.
Dance in the wind.
From beyond.
Hold on to your arm. Here I come.
Another incantation ruined.
Air thrust.
Shield and face!
Okay.
Down! Your arm!
Take this.
Raging cascade.
Armor won't save you! This one's
Raging
mine!
You're
cascade.
mine. Struck. Eat dirt.
Time to stop!
Who cares?
Here I go. Stay away from my friend.
Guardian shield!
Can you take it? Throw away.
This one's getting floored!
From beyond.
Try harder.
Vanquished soul with light.
Oh shit. I didn't.
More of this and I'll burn out.
Still got some fight left in me.
This one's mine!
Gale force.
Hurricane strike!
Raining
Light! Strike!
Oh, the apple gels do nothing now.
Hurricane strike!
Light astrolabe. Lightning condemned.
Do you have any orange gel? Go one. Is it worth it here? Yeah.
Light expert coming through. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Not on my watch. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Shine. Radiant light.
We got him on the run.
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Then it's like, ah, fucking hell.
In a bind.
Too much to handle? Getting stronger.
Switching up its movements. You're mine.
So now you're getting serious?
Don't suffer in silence.
Ready and ready!
Benediction
Oh,
light.
the armor won't save you! Denied!
Sleep now. This'll come in handy. Light astrolabe.
Why are these fights getting so hard?
Double demon fang. Raining slip. Penumbra. Here I come. Tornado drive.
Here goes.
Throw away.
Cascade.
It's so speed shopping.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Not in your dreams.
Not like this!
Dance in the wind.
Hurricane
Air
thrust.
thrust.
Tear.
Light astrolabe.
Ready and ready!
You picked the wrong fight.
Tempest swell.
Smash you! On the ground!
Resonate with the earth.
Here goes.
Take this. Thrust. I'm ready. Small.
Got it.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogle's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tovalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
And let's rest at a spot over here.
We finally made it.
And Alphen's cooking.
I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow. This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Go no further!
Right here! I got it!
Tempest!
You're mine!
Celestial Hammer!
Raining blast! Blow away!
On your no further!
Lightning strike!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Lightning thrust! Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
Try harder! Now! Take it!
This isn't looking good.
Lunar Rondo!
Dance in the wind! Air the heart expert coming through! Confiscating!
Negative crush! Eat dirt!
Take this!
Benediction light. You must be tired.
Now!
I'm
In an instant!
In an instant.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm not done!
Regenerate. Now you see what I can do.
Allow me to help you.
Much obliged.
Take this!
Lightning down! Thunderbolt!
You're mine! Be still! Here I come! Strike! Hurricane thrust! Come and face me!
Far enough!
How's it not count the charging? Oh my god. Got him.
This could be useful.
Gotta break through. Here I come. Eat dirt.
Don't mind if I do. Water
You're mine.
Glad you have your uses.
Be still.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
In the way.
Swallow blade.
In here.
The enemy wields arms too. Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Take this. Dragon form.
Sweet dreams.
You're mine.
Lightning content? Oh my god. So many.
Hold on to your arms. Here I come.
Demon fang.
All yours, Kisara!
Bam!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Now you see what I can do.
Blow them away!
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
Keep forgetting I can jump. I just haven't had to do it in a while. Also, these are climbable vines. They give us the ladder, but the vines go all the way to the top, so that makes sense. I find it kind of funny.
Right. Here goes. Here I come.
In a bind?
Get behind me!
You picked the wrong fight. Swallow blade. Double demon fang.
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Swallow blade.
Dance on the wind. Take this.
Dragon form.
Drive.
You're finished. In an instant. Impact claw. We work well together.
Finally timed well.
Dragon swarm.
Blow them away.
Looks like we got them all.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'll smash you.
One more.
Dragon swarm.
Radiant light. Full of regeneration.
I'm not done.
Regenerate.
Not on my watch. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
I'll take you all on!
For some reason, Kazara's ultimate goes off very often. It's good.
In an instant. Impact claw. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Raining slap.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Well, a do well special. You know, it's fine.
Little help.
You wanna
Eat
play?
dirt.
Then come at me!
Dragon
Appreciate the help.
I've been doing really great lately.
Did I actually buy any? No. So I ran all the way here and lost all my CP again for no reason. I know, wait, no, there's a vendor here, right?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Don't life. I get one life, one treat, 3 life bombs. I'm sure we'll be fine. As long as no one gets hit in the next fight. Someone undoubtedly is gonna get hit.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
My turn.
Certainly not.
Flew away. Time to shine. Outline form. Lightning strike. Crescent flash. Piercing ray. Demon blast. Rimlock. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Nothing gets right.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
I can carve through armor.
No complaints here.
Now!
All yours, Kisara.
No complaints from me.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
Simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
I guess we can take this?
Jump all the way down.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinlo. Positive thinking is everything.
What do we get? What do we get?
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
I'm gonna head retreat.
You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
It's because you can feel pain now, so you're probably just like, yay! Alright, let's go. Alright, dying has no consequences in this game, unless it's a boss fight or some kind. Anyway.
You picked the wrong fight.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
No further. Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Soaring right there.
Make it rain!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Take this.
Elusive deity!
Art expert coming through!
Great.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Sure we'll be fine.
I'm not done. You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
I can't hold on much longer!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open. Be my guest.
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done. Easy and slow.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Linwell.
I'm not scared!
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
Dance in the wind! Air throw!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here I come.
Now you see what I can do!
Take this.
Black and blood! Hey! Blow them away!
Blah blah blah, that's the crossblade!
Frogging form.
Dance on the wind!
Front.
Now!
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
I can feel my power growing.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just junk?
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am
I
I
just like
Dolan?
Dohalim.
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Guess I misread the landing.
Alright, that would actually hurt now. Sorry, Elephant.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that!
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Just, it was kind of gross. It's like, hey, what about his preferred tendencies? Like, what the fuck?
swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah.
It just happened to be magic, and now she has no family.
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Where's he from here? Nothing's been charging at us. So you can swap.
Coming through.
Take this! Move it!
Oh, there you are! Freaking go! Here goes!
Here I come!
Hurricane! Not in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm!
No, I won't give in.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest! Dragon Swarm!
They're surrounding us!
This can't get out of this! You picked the wrong fight! Take it! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Here I come! Raining Blast! It's over! Your mother! Dragon Swarm! Now! You're mine! Devastation! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Hi, Hoodle!
Benediction light.
Take this! Crush!
Swallow dance! Fresh!
Swallow blade!
Air storm! Those
Radiant blast!
These ones can run rings around us.
Swallow blade!
Down on the
Radiant
ground.
slash! Blow away!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the following to me.
Regeneration!
Regenerate. Why, thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
I'm not done!
I'll take
Dragon form!
Elusive deity.
I'm not done! You're
Get
finished!
on in there with the others.
No dawn shall break.
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any idea.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Except for the fact we got very low grade. Oh, we got silver chunks. Yay!
No choice! Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
This one's all mine!
Elusive
Here I come! Double demon bang!
That freaking does it!
You're mine! Eat dirt!
Up and out!
Take it!
Back into the fences! Wow, I'm here, you low!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
That freaking does it! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light now!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm not done!
Confiscated.
I'm not done! Dragon form!
What if we get to fight with Shion before we fight this other dude again?
Damn it! No escape!
Light astral energy!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
The waters of creation. Tidal wave!
Smash you! Down on the ground! You're mine! Dragon swarm! Here I come! Engulf you! Radiant now! Down on the ground!
Seal! Eagle assault! I'll be safe
Take
and
this!
sound!
Eat dirt!
These fists have got your name on them.
Hold on to your heart.
Soaring
Here I
blast.
come!
Double demon bang!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
No choice!
Benediction light.
Take this!
There you
Double
go.
demon bang!
Feel like me
No
again.
further.
Sleep now!
Take this!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
Radiant slash!
Raging cascade!
Devastation!
In here!
You're
You all
mine!
tucked away!
No escape! It's over! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Raging cascade!
It's over!
Down on the ground!
Take this! Down on the ground! Blow away! Double demon bang!
Best
Here I come!
Supernova!
No escape!
Arctic Water Dance! I'm ready for the next battle.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Hurricane Strike!
I'm not done!
Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Glimmer Dragon! I'm just getting started! Lightning Strike!
Here I come!
Black and blade.
Here I come!
Hurricane Strike!
Execution!
Resonate
with the
Shield and
Dragon
Now you
form!
see what I can do! Hurricane Strike! Lightning
Here I come!
Strike!
Double dare! Try harder! Not a chance!
Strike!
Winwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
My turn.
Leave the charge to me!
Confiscated!
Lightning Tear!
You're finished!
Eagle Assault! Shot! Do it! Johalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Hurricane!
It's on!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
Stop your line.
I feel sprightlier than before.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Out of my way!
Eat dirt!
Whirlwind Snap! Piercing Roar!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Strike! Hurricane! Hurricane Strike!
Strike! Raining Slash!
Shine. Radiant
Great
light.
Outbreak!
Regeneration.
Accelerate!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Strike! Tectonic Punch! Lightning Strike! Hurricane Strike!
Here I come!
Eagle Ray!
Strike! Double
Make it rain! Hurricane!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
I'm not done!
You must be tired of hearing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on up.
In an instant! Impact Clock!
How do I get that? Increase damage with the rod extension? That seems good. Holy shit.
I'm in good form. I'll...
That's kind of cool.
Crush any enemy with my mace.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of destruction here!
Truly, she leaves naught but rubble in her wake.
Are you guys asking to be your next target?
Coming through.
You're mine!
I'm surrounded!
In a bind.
You're
Eat
finished!
this! Hurricane Strike!
Blow away!
Lightning Strike! Hurricane!
Void blast! Down on the ground! Here I come! Drive! I'm on it! Flaming thrust! Rise it!
Benediction light.
Here I come! I'm not done! I'm ready! Blow them away! How's that? My turn!
Acceptable.
Be still! This one's all mine! I'm not done! Double demon fang!
Going in.
You picked the wrong
Shouldn't have
fight!
messed with me. Rotating.
Do you require a
Lightning strike.
Whirling snap! You're mine! No escape! Take this!
This one's
It's
mine.
over! Soaring light spear!
Lightning strike.
Rending you apart!
B.
Talon hurricane! Here I come!
Crescent moon.
Can't get out of this! Inferno punch!
Tiger
I'm
blade.
ready! Blow them away! Here I come! I'm not done! Inferno punch! Captivity!
Going in.
Could have been worse.
That could have been worse. We kicked their ass. But there was barely even a fight. We're getting better at this. Not dying during the fighting, at least. I think it's all the extra levels we got on the way here. We're level 30 when we started, now we're level 33. We got over the waterfall. No. Worth a shot. I don't know what I was expecting or why it was worth a shot, but it was.
Right, here goes! Here I come! I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do.
Switch
Can you
top.
take it?
Ground and
Blow
pound.
away! Ha! Dragon swarm! Dragon shout!
Freaking does it. Flaming meteor.
Blow away!
Hurricane strike.
You're mine!
Alarm.
Strike! You're finished!
Alarm.
Execution!
Hurricane strike.
You're mine! Ha! Double demon fang! In an instant! Impact clock! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Hurricane strike.
Slash! Raining
That extra training paid off.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Is it good close?
Like bait to them.
I'm not done!
Hurricane strike.
Negative dragon! On your knees. Blow away!
Shield and
I'm not done! Eat dirt! Air pressure!
flaming meteor.
Resonate with the earth!
No, I've let you all down.
Come on.
Blow
You
away!
have to hold on.
You're mine! No escape!
Imbue this vanquish. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
No escape! Dragon
I
swarm!
don't have much left.
Dragon blast! Blow away!
Going in.
Here I come!
Hurricane strike.
You're
Ready.
ready!
Lightning strike.
Now I'm in the groove.
Hurricane strike.
Air pressure! Take this!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you! Lunar Bloody howling! Devastation! Soaring light spear! Seismic rush! You're mine!
Dance on the wave.
You're finished!
Reflect on thy sin.
Strike! Might with blackened blade! Here I come!
Lightning strike.
Here I come! Raining blast! It's over! This one's all mine!
Make it rain.
Winwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Flaming meteor.
Tornado drive! Here I come! No escape! Eat dirt!
Make it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
My exploit. It's bearing fruit.
Yay! Good old exploits. Huh?
Out of my way.
In a bind.
Eat this. Where's the shot?
I'm not done! Dragon swarm!
Shine. Radiant light. Force
of regeneration. Use too much. Raining slap.
This one's right here. I got it.
Double deep.
In here. Denied.
What's this? Rotating turbine. Strike. Slack.
Shot.
Watch it. Rending you apart. Now we're not. Armor won't save you. Bloody holiday. Take this. Climbing thrust. Negative. Take this. Here I come. Flaming thrust.
Missing another attack sucks.
You picked the wrong fight. Down on the ground. You're mine.
The blade moves like a sick. I just let my instincts control. How fascinating.
Bathed in blood. It's rending you apart. Bloody hell. Flaming thrust. Blue escape. Lunar Rondo. Down on the ground. Rising. Here I come. Not a chance. Strike. Raining slash. You're finished. Dragon swarm. Penumbra. Take this. Blew away.
Flaming meteor.
Take this. Crawling skill. Rending you apart. Blue escape. Slice.
I can handle it. Tiger blade. Denied.
Everlasting dot. Raining slash.
How about this?
Dragon swarm.
Time to shine.
You're mine.
Hurricane strike.
Flaming
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
Phew, what a rush.
Probably don't need to fight the boars. Don't tell them that though. We'll get the owl and maybe reset the air. 22. That was accidental, but it worked, so I'm okay with it.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Well, we can't go to the forest now, can we, Rinwell? I wonder whose fault that is. Alright, us for going through the game.
There's something in the water.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. I've got something.
Do we get it? Do we get it? Yay, we got a fishy.
Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Yeah. All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
That's actually a thing I can do, right? One treat, 2 life bottles. There we go. Some emeralds are downgrade. So I want to fish until I get enough gold. So I want to head straight into whatever that is. Because that'd be a pretty big dungeon crawl.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go? We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the...
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
No.
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganateros. So I'll ask again,
Are you Alphen and his companion?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Is he not a bad guy?
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
Kind of terrifying, really. It's like, you're the only one scheduled to arrive. How do they know we're gonna get here? They just trying to drown. I guess they didn't try to drown us if we all ended up in the same place, right? Wait, you know.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Hey! You guys! What's going on?
Sure, there's water.
What's that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Delpharis Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your
We're trying to
guess
figure
is as
that
good
out,
as mine.
right?
They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
That's a Vesperia Easter egg. It is so cool. They used to say Vesperia, what's his name? I forgot his name! It's so long ago.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle.
Place does look rather good. Being empty. But it puts so much detail. This is actually a very beautiful place. I'm just running through it because there's nothing here. I'm okay with that.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
It's gonna open us up.
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
That's really dark.
You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
Maybe it's how the gate opens?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration
I mean-
designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. Even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
But he's winning the crown
Remember this
contest.
well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Whoppy's like a really nice person.
Still, if it's not Fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
But that's a real question.
My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
They'll live on the beach. Dohalim, I've come to bargain. Are we finding Shia?
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Shion. We came to save you. It's okay now. Shion.
Lies.
Oh fuck!
Thorn! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. But we cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea. Alone. I'm all alone.
This is a fucking weird fight. I was not expecting this.
But I also can't live.
Sion!
I...
Sion, we're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! Pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Sion!
I'm on it! Strike! Blow away! Not a chance! Dragon Swarm! Inferno Punch! Can you take it? Crescent Slash! On Wall of Dead! You're mine! Talon Storm! Raining Slash! Dragon Swarm! I'm on a roll now! You are caught! Inferno Punch! Blue Escape! Burn! Blew away!
Switch to offense.
I'm on it! You're mine!
Rolling snap.
Take this! I'll carry you
Fire with
not
Thorn.
done! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! First strike!
Going in.
Double Demon Fang! Strike!
Let me free you of your power.
Blew away!
Allow me to help you.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
Are we gonna go hug her?
We're all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion.
Good thing that's not the sword we're actually using for combat.
But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim.
And Hoodle. Totally leaves out Hoodle.
So am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it.
Got her eyes back. Adorable, but also Alvin's dying here. Power friendship.
Alvin! How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There's no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Yeah!
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Voron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the damning puppets we dealt with outside. An astral light?
That's my cue!
Now you see what I can do!
Down! It's over! On your knees. Can't move!
No! Don't leave me all alone here.
Rending you apart! Bloody
I'm ready to go!
Ready!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flares and Malisha!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Flaming meteor! Time to
Break you all down! Negative gate!
On guard!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Their thoughts were interrupted. Look out!
How long can you keep this up?
Don't pull back! They can smell fear.
Use its weak point to take it down!
All together, everyone!
Iron Cleaver! Imbue this vanquished soul with light! Heal! Swallow
Not
blade!
in your dreams!
Beyond.
Mine!
Swallow blade! Roll with light! Destruction! Alpha! In an instant! Impact claw! From beyond, imbue
Going
this
in.
thing with soul!
Crumble!
Demon Fang!
Demon
Demon Fang! Destroy it!
I felt fine not too long ago.
Piercing row!
Demon Shine! Radiant Light!
Freaking does it!
Shine!
It was mine!
Regenerate to be less strength! That's it!
Burn!
On guard!
Flaming meteor! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
Damn.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Hmm?
I'm out of CP.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We get gold tags now. It's kind of cool.
Sleeping on the ground beneath the heavens like this, well, it's hard to complain.
It's finished. Hopefully the others like it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Alright, okay. Actually, this one's the one from outside, right?
We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. We're going in.
Okay, they're knights. You know what my party to be? They definitely use art, so we'll have Ridwell in here. I haven't seen them use shields yet, but Law's probably good. I don't think they'll be charging, so this is actually a very good setup. I think players will bring a shield. Let's go.
get out of this!
An astral art?
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Lightning cannon!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Our arts are being interrupted! Elusive deity!
In here!
Demon light! I'm nearly done for! Elusive deity!
Not in your dreams!
I'm not done! Swallow dare!
Blah blah blah! Tidal wave!
Take this! Dragon Swarm! Demon I'm not done! Shine! Radiant light! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Benediction! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air thrust!
Allow me to help you! Take this! Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through yours to be let free! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Let's go!
Raining Shot! Storm! It's over! Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
There's always room for improvement.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Discourteous, son.
I totally felt injured.
I couldn't make it in time.
Here's another! Lightning Condense!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life! Resuscitation!
Go get it!
Benediction!
Sorry!
You're mine!
all day!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life! Resuscitation! Benediction light!
I still got to fight!
Another incantation ruin!
Double Demon Fang. And all the other cool stuff.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
I can carve through armor! Heal! Double demon fang!
Raging Storm! More with that
In a bind! Watch demon fang! Death blossom! I'm not done! You'll finish you!
Dance in the wind!
I'm not
Now!
done! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! coming through. This one's all mine. Burn it up! Time to take it. Benediction light. Steel! Allow me to help you. Here I come! Dragon Swarm! I can see this all. Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Benediction light. Try harder! Not a chance! Struck! Down on the ground! An Astro Art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Here goes. Take that.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with anticipation!
Hold it together. Do it.
Not done yet! Being
Everyone,
interrupted.
get back. It's too dangerous. Hard
Do it!
Arctic
It's in your hands now.
Freeze it. Hard malevolent. Arctic waterfall. Freeze it. Hard malevolent. Freeze lancer.
Smash you! Eat this! Rolling snap! Talon hurricane! Demon fang! That's enough! I'll run you through! Eat this! This one's mine! Here I come! Slap! Demon fang! Denied! Double demon fang! Finish! Should've messed with me! Rolling snap! Can't move!
We're out of CP.
I'm on it! Rolling snap! First strike! Crumble! I'm ready! Not my fault. I can't.
Alright, I think we'll come back to the castle tomorrow, unless everyone wants me to continue, in which case I will, if all of you have done so already.
We've reached our destination.
I didn't realize I'd get my ass kicked that handily. Let's see. Yeah, we can keep going for the castle. It's just getting late. I need to rest up for work. I think that's a good time to do so at 10 p.m. I could be wrong, though. Rest up the characters, and also rest up myself. Apparently food and rest is very helpful when you're trying to fight demons and bad guys.
An abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
Good food is the best kind of magic.
It sure is.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
As will I, everyone. Okay, let's call it a night.
Well, off we go.
Next time. But as I say, it doesn't matter either way, as long as I make sure that the save I load is the one I was just at. I remember doing Tales of Zestiria and losing like 2 hours progress because I filled out the save files by accident. My bad. But then we got through that game. Now we're on the last one of the series so far.